I was gonna film a quick little intro of me pouring a bowl of muesli and then sitting down to eat it and then starting the video. But then I opened the fridge and realised that I'm completely out of milk. But now we are on our way to Sale to do the groceries. So I am going to film a grocery haul and also show you guys a bit of our storage of our pantry and fridge. I loved watching these videos before we started on our trip, so I figure why not film one. I'm also going to talk a bit about our budget. Before we do the groceries, I thought I would show you our new spot. So this is like the third outfit change of the video, but the weather has just turned to absolute garbage. Like, it's so windy and the wind is biting and it's spitting, but we just got back with all of our groceries, so I'm gonna do the grocery haul. So before we start, two things to note. Our budget is generally $50 a week, and that is for 2 people, obviously. But we have gone a little bit over this week because there was a couple of things we just had to buy. And other thing is, I eat a plant-based diet, and Brett doesn't, so that's why there's a mix of shit. And also it's not the healthiest because we're on a budget, so eating super healthy and just whole foods just is not an option. Okay, so this is everything that we bought. You just saw we spent $57.91, and the two things that would have brought us back down to budget is that we bought a dry shampoo because I didn't have any and my hair got so greasy last week, and some Aerogard because where we're staying there was a lot of comments on Wikicamp saying that there's a lot of mozzies. So if we didn't buy these two, we would have been under the 50 bucks. So I'm just going to run through it all. Obviously anything that contains meat or dairy or eggs or anything is not mine, it's Brett's, but some of this stuff we share also. So I got 2 soy milks, Brett got 2 normal milks, we got some cheap spread for Brett because he has a lot of toasted cheese sandwiches, cheese obviously. I get these a lot, I love them. They're just veggie burgers from, you can only get them from Woolworths obviously because they're the macro thing, and I absolutely love them. I got 2 hash browns to have tonight from the deli, and Brett got a chicken schnitzel. Brett gets this Devon ham stuff. And then we just get the cheapest possible pasta that we can. We still have some left, but it's so easy to make. I'm right for noodles at the moment, but Brett had to stock up. We eat noodles quite a bit because they're just so easy and so cheap. Back here we've got garlic aioli for Brett. I was craving to have corn in like a creamy pasta, so I bought a can of corn. And this pasta sauce, which we usually get the cheapest one, but this was actually on special, so we picked that up. At the back here we got a bottle of lemonade, and we saw this and it was only $1, so we got it. It's LA Coffee Ice Cola, so why not? Down here we have 2 little pasta things for Brett, some snacks. So we've got a family assorted, mainly for Brett. I've got some Oreos, some chewing gum, and then I can't live my life without chips, so I had to get a bag. And then we've just got some bread. And then this is all of our fresh produce. I so wish we could afford to get more, but such is life. I just got 3 potatoes because I love potatoes, 3 bananas, a bag of mushrooms, this bag of lettuce because it was reduced, and then 1 single lonely tomato. I'm going to put all of that away and then I'll quickly show you our fridge and pantry. So we are lucky enough in this caravan to have quite a bit of kitchen storage. To be honest, some of it isn't even used as kitchen storage because we have that much of it. But yeah, I'm just going to quickly show you the 3, I think it's 3. Yeah, like 3 places that we store our food and how we store it and things like that. So I'm going to start with the simplest, easiest one, which is just my little fruit hammock. I am in love with this thing, and I honestly just buy bananas to put in it because it looks nice. I mean, I obviously eat bananas, but I just love this thing. And it cost me 60 bucks because there was nowhere in Australia that stocked it, so I had to get it from the US. So down here, underneath the sink, that's our grey water, and then this side is our pantry. So if you didn't know, my Pop, or my Moffa, I'm half Danish so I call him Moffa, built out this entire thing. Like, he fitted this entire kitchen, so he put in drawers as the pantry because that's what they've always had, and I love that. So the top drawer is kind of like breakfast food in a way. So we have our bread. We actually had lunch before, so some of the stuff I showed you in the grocery haul was gone. This is my muesli. I've got some Oreos down there. Brett's biscuits we put in a container. Peanut butter, Vegemite, the potatoes. And then I have these little containers which used to be in our bathroom when we lived in a house. And I've simply just kept them for spices and stuff. So salt and pepper, nutritional yeast, what's this? Italian herbs. And then I have all of our like clippy things, and these are like essential for living in a van or a caravan, because you can buy, say, like a box of cereal, and because the box takes up so much room, you can just take it out, open it up, get the air out, and then put one of these bad boys on, and it saves so much room. The second drawer is our main bit of food, as you can see. So just noodles, cans, extra milks, pasta. I have some corn thins and rye bread that my mum got for me before we left. Now that I bought that tomato, I can actually eat some of this, which I'm so excited about. And then our bottom drawer is a bit of a mishmash. So originally the bin was in here, but because we decided to simplify the water system, the grey water's now in there. So we moved the bin into the bottom drawer of the pantry, which I know some people might think is gross, but to be honest, the bin we got is pretty like airtight and it's not gross. So we have the bin at the front, and then we have a little thing of olive oil, spray canola oil. We have aluminium foil, Ziploc bags, cling wrap. We have some flour back there that we bought when we were in Meredith so that I could make pancakes, and honestly that's probably the only thing we're going to use it for. And then I've just got a big thing of salt, soy sauce, and then some random snacks, that drink, and Zupa Dupas, and also extra bin bags. So that is our pantry storage. As you can see, it's quite big for like the van life situation, and I absolutely love having all of that. And then if you move to the right, we have our little fridge. If you've been subscribed to my channel for a while, you know that I painted this. It was originally like a fake wood thing, and it was gross, so I painted it anyway. So yeah, in our fridge, this is what it looks like. So in the door, there's a couple of different compartments. So honestly, some of the stuff is just like landed here. It was not the most organized fridge. So up here, I've just got my tomato sauce, and then garlic aioli, minced garlic, and dried basil, which I add to pasta. Down here, we've got, we keep this bottle of water just cold so we can just have some cold wherever we want it. I've got my little bottle of sriracha, and then the lemonade that we bought. There was one of Brett's beers here, but he just took it when he went to go fishing. So the main bit of the fridge has two shelves, but up there's actually like kind of like this hidden shelf, and then it's got the freezer. So in the freezer we've got veggies. We're gonna try and keep a bag of frozen veggies in here at all times, just because it's such an easy way to store and eat more veggies. Zupa Dupas and an ice tray. And then yeah, on the top shelf we've got the stuff we bought, basically butter. That's a bottle of homebrew beer that Brett's mate gave him before we left. On the hidden shelf I've got my veggie burgers and the lettuce, which we'll probably use tonight. And then this little plastic thing that I got was originally going to be for sauces and stuff, but to be honest, it's kind of become like our little veggie bowl thing, which is so sad because it's so small. But like usually we buy broccoli and mushrooms and they just stay there, but obviously we didn't buy any broccoli this week, so I've just got the mushrooms and the single tomato. And then next to here we just keep a carton of our milk, and then at the moment Brett's cheese is there. So that's about it for the fridge and the pantry. So yeah, that is pretty much it. That's what we normally buy. That's how we store everything. It's pretty simple, but like I said, we do have a lot of kitchen storage, so having that huge pantry has been such a lifesaver because we can fit so much more like bulk stuff in there. As you can see, we have quite a lot of noodles. So yeah, thank you so much for watching this video. If you want to check out my Instagram for daily updates, if you have any requests of certain videos you want to see regarding van life and how we live our lives and do just daily chores, leave a comment down below letting me know, and I'll see you guys in my next video.